Hi friends, let's read Kaya's Kindergarten and the letter K. So let's start. Kaya's Kindergarten and the letter K. Let's learn about the letter K. The letter K can look like this K. The letter K can also look like this K. The letter K can be at the beginning of a word, like kids. The letter K can be in the middle of a word, like package. The letter K can be at the end of a word, like desk. Kayla goes to kindergarten. Kenneth is in her class. There are many other kids in kindergarten. Miss Klein is the kindergarten teacher. She keeps the kids busy in class. Miss Klein is kind to the kids. Miss Klein is teaching Kaya about kangaroos. Kaya has a book about kangaroos in her backpack. Kaya likes sharing time. Kenneth shows the class his kittens. Kaya wants to keep one of the kittens. Kaya goes to gym class. They are learning karate. Kaya likes to kick in karate. After karate, it is snack time. Kaya likes to drink juice and eat cookies. Kindergarten is done for the day. Miss Klein waves goodbye to the kids. Kaya loves kindergarten. The end. Let's read Natasha and the letter N. So let's start. Natasha and the letter N. Let's learn about the letter N. The letter N can look like this N. The letter N can also look like this N. The letter N can be at the beginning of a word, like newspaper. The letter N can be in the middle of a word, like banana. The letter N can be at the end of a word, like horn. Nighttime was busy for Natasha. She has many things she needs to do. It seems Natasha never has enough time. Natasha needs to read the newspaper. She writes some information in her notebook for school. Natasha needs a note from her father. Now she can stay inside at noon tomorrow. Natasha needs to do her homework. She works on her numbers. Natasha writes the numbers in her notebook. Natasha needs to clean her room. She puts her note, her notebook, and her newspaper into her backpack. Natasha noticed a nickel under her bed. How many pennies equals a nickel? It is nearly time for Natasha to go to bed. It is 9 at night and there's nothing more for Natasha to do. She nestles into bed and nods off to sleep. The end. Let's read Leela at the library and the letter L. So let's start. Leela at the library and the letter L. Let's learn about the letter L. The letter L can look like this L. The letter L can also look like this L. The letter L can be at the beginning of a word, like lamp. The letter L can be in the middle of a word, like island. The letter L can be at the end of a word, like baseball. Layla loves to go to the library. She learns many things at the library. She loves to look at books. Layla finds a place to sit at the library. It is by a lamp. Sitting by the lamp will help her see the books. Layla learns about lions in a library book. Lions have long hair around their faces. This long hair is called a mane. Layla learns about leopards in a library book. Leopards have lots of spots. Leopards and lions are big cats. Layla learns about lambs in a library book. Lambs live on farms. Layla learns that lambs are little sheep. Layla learned about llamas in a library book. Llamas live in the hills. Llamas are related to camels. Layla is learning many things at the library. It is time for Layla to leave. She will return later to look at more books. The end. Let's read Oscar, me, and the letter O. So let's start. Oscar, me, and the letter O. Let's learn about the letter O. The letter O can look like this. The letter O can also look like this. The letter O makes two different sounds. One sound is a long sound, like in the word ocean. The other sound is the short sound, like in the word otter. The letter O can be at the beginning of the word, like one. The letter O can be in the middle of a word, like horn. The letter O can be at the end of a word, like igloo. One day, Oscar was lonely. His older brother was busy playing his obey. What could Oscar do? At 1 o'clock, Oscar phoned me. I came over. Oscar and I went outside. We took a walk to the ocean. At the ocean, Oscar and I looked for oysters. By 3 o'clock, we had found only one oyster. Oscar and I went back to the house. Oscar and I read some books. One book was about an oily otter. Another book was about an ostriches. Did you know ostriches are the largest living birds in the world? The phone rang. It was my brother. Mother, it was time to go home. See you later, Oscar. Finally, it was 4 o'clock. Oscar's brother opened his door. He was done playing his obey. Now Oscar was not alone. The end. Let's read Sabina at school and the letter S. So let's start. Sabina at school and the letter S. The letter S can look like this. The letter S can also look like this. The letter S can be at the beginning of a word, like starfish. The letter S can be in the middle of a word, like newspaper. The letter S can be at the end of the word, like grass. Sabina is feeling a little shy. It is her first day of school. Sabina is 6 years old. Miss Suarez is Sabina's kindergarten teacher. Sabina takes the bus to school. She sits with her friends on the bus. They are all excited for the first day of school. Sabina meets Miss Suarez at school. Miss Suarez welcomes her students to the first day. She shows the students where to sit. Miss Suarez and the students do many things during the first day. They sing songs. Some songs are silly. Miss Suarez reads a story. It tells about a starfish that lives in the sea. Students like the story. They learn about life in the sea. The students do art projects. Everyone makes a colorful starfish. They use their scissors to cut the paper. Sabina hangs her starfish in the school hallway. Sabina is a little sad. The day is done. She had a super day. Sabina thinks of another day at her school and smiles. The end. Let's read Carmen and the letter C. So let's start. Carmen and the letter C. Let's learn about the letter C. The C can look like this C. The C can also look like this C. The letter C makes two different sounds. One sound is the hard sound, like the word cat. The other sound is a soft sound, like in the word city. The letter C can be at the beginning of a word, like cow. The letter C can be in the middle of a word, like bicycle. The letter C can be at the end of a word, like garlic. My family and I like to come to the cabin. The cabin is in the country, far from the city. My cousin Carmen lives in the cabin. She has curly hair. She is cute. There are many trees near the cabin. Carmen and I like to climb the trees. Everyone climbs the trees. There are cows near the cabin. A young cow is called a calf. The cow and the calf are hungry. There are cornfields near the cabin. Carmen likes to eat sweet corn from the cornfield. I love to come to the cabin in the country. Maybe Carmen will come to the city to see us. The end. Let's read Bernard, me, and the letter B. So let's start. Bernard, me, and the letter B. Let's learn about the letter B. The letter B can look like this B. The letter B can also look like this B. The letter B can be at the beginning of a word, like balloon. The letter B can be in the middle of the word, like jelly beans. The letter B can be at the end of a word, like cab. I have a brother named Bernard. He is my big brother. He was born before me. Bernard is my best friend. I share a room with Bernard. We have bunk beds. Bernard and I like to play baseball together. I use this bat to hit the baseball. Bernard lets me ride his bike. He has a black and silver bike. I need Bernard to boost me onto the bike. Bernard takes me to the beach. I love to be at the beach. We splash in the water. Bernard buys me a balloon. He buys the biggest balloon. The balloon is bright blue. Bernard keeps me busy. I love my brother Bernard. He is my best friend. The end. I hope you like this book. See you in the next video. Bye.